Hey guys, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. I just thought I'd do a little quick update or a quick video to check in with you guys, see how everyone's doing, update you on my journey. Let's start with, you can't really see, I'll come closer. So here, kind of looks like it's connecting now. This whole bottom bit is almost black hair again. This bit is all black hair. The thing that gets me with it is that I was working November and December almost every day. I wasn't paying attention to it. I was just shaving when I needed to go to work, and then I started realizing, I think it was a friend actually that pointed out, he's like, hey, it's not that bad now, I can barely notice it. I was like, really? Because I could kind of see it whenever I looked at it, or when I was shaving I noticed it. And since then I've been paying a huge attention to it, and that's when it starts going slow. So try to forget about it. That's my first advice. What I have been doing that has changed my lifestyle, because I used to be drinking a lot of late nights, a bit of partying, wasn't really looking after myself. I was quite inactive, staying at home, not really enjoying social circles and stuff. What I didn't mention that could have been a huge cause for my alopecia to begin with, the big flare-up, because I had a little gap there for a few months, and then me and my girlfriend decided to separate. That was back in April, and then that's when it just went poof. That's just when it went uncontrollable. And a friend of mine said the other day maybe that this is a physical representation of that perhaps that now she's not with me, a physical piece has been taken with me too, which I found very poetic and romantic. But definitely stress caused it, for sure. So things to deal with stress: getting active, go to the gym. I've been going since the 1st of January. It's now February the 13th. I have been working hard in the gym. I don't always like going, but I've been going and I've been feeling amazing afterwards. The endorphin release is really good. I've been meditating again, as I said in the other videos. I've been meditating every morning. Sometimes I wake up at 4:30, which might seem a bit excessive or too much. This morning I woke up at 6:30, meditated, and it just makes you feel so grateful. Especially the specific meditations that I've been doing. You focus on your perspective, and you focus on the good rather than the bad. You let go of all the bad, which is, in our case, which is very helpful. You know, the stress that has caused this in the first place needs to be eliminated, and also out of the body, because the body, the immune system, they're all connected with the brain and our thoughts. So once we have a thought, it creates a chemical, and then there's the reaction in the body. That's why you feel different emotions, like when you feel maybe heartbroken, it's the emotion there, or if you've got anxiety, it's kind of in the stomach, or if you're scared, it's kind of in the chest or in your throat. So paying attention and being aware of the relationship between the body and the mind is really important. So that's why I've been doing meditation, physical exercise. I've even been doing Kundalini yoga, which is not your traditional yoga that you find you're doing loads of stretches and you need to be flexible for. It's more about balancing the body and releasing emotions that are pent up in the body. And these come out normally in a way, it's a release of emotion, which I've experienced before, is in a cough, laughter, crying, and you feel really light afterwards. You feel light, open, confident, and yeah, that's it. Don't know where I'm going with this video. It's already longer than the last one. But also something I should mention, that I found that helped me, is a friend of mine and we hosted a men's circle once a month in London. It's called Men's Circle London, and it's designed to create a space that's safe for male individuals to gather, share how they're feeling, share their life, have a guided meditation, and receive Reiki. Reiki is a Japanese form of healing, energy healing. So we do that, and I participate in the sharing, the opening up. And I found that by sharing how I feel to other men, I realised that I'm not alone, for one. Two, it's made me a lot more open with my feelings and emotions and being aware of, whoa, I'm feeling like that today, why? And I try and change it, try and change my perspective or my thoughts that created that problem in the first place. Also, not focusing on problems or troubles, focusing on solutions. That can help. Another thing that the men's circle taught me is listening. I'm a lot better listener now after listening to the other gentlemen talk about their problems. Also, a sense of community is what you can get by going to a men's circle. So if you live in an area and you search for a men's circle, there might be one in your area, and I completely recommend to go to it. It can definitely help you in your recovery and to not feel alone, because there's a huge sense of bonding between the men that participate, because even though it does take a bit of courage to go and to open up and be vulnerable, once you do that, you kind of feel invincible afterwards. It feels so good to liberate the negative emotions out of our body and out of our mind. So I definitely recommend to maybe search Men's Circle or create one of your own. All you need to do is literally hire a hall out, make sure there's some mats and maybe a pillow, and you just sit, you talk, and you'll find your own system for the Men's Circle. So we have guided meditation and Reiki, but it doesn't mean you have to do that. You can have, I don't know, some kind of team bonding exercises, or just full on talking, or you could have not advice sections, but I'd say maybe, does anyone else in the room feel like that? And then other people can say, yeah, I relate to you in that regards. So then you're getting constant feedback that you're not the only one going suffering, and maybe you'll find a solution to your problem by going to these men's circles. So yeah, hopefully this video isn't too long. I have rambled on a bit. I will try and chop it down. But yeah, make sure I'm not missing anything. No, that's it. Keep tuning in, guys. Message me in the comments. I'll turn the comments on this time. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well. All the best.